All right, what's good, everybody? It is August 21st here at ITU. We're at the 8 p.m. weekly overview. We're going to go over a few charts, see what's going on in the news real quick, and see if we can put together some things for this upcoming week. So let's start off with Forex Factory, looking at just fundamental things happening. Euro has a lot of PMI news coming out, so if you're a Euro trader, look out for Tuesday. We can take a look to see if there's anything setting up early. GBP as well, PMI, and then USD come Thursday. We have the GDP prelims. That's going to be pretty important. Jackson Hole Symposium. Not looking too much out of that. My main concern here would be Federal Chair Powell will speak on Friday morning. So we can definitely see a big decision on overall market move as we are going into the fourth quarter. So that'll be pretty important to watch out for. Till then, I want to look at something pretty important on the earnings calendar. The fin screener is lining a lot of these up for sales from the 23rd and 24th with a lot of different companies. This is SPX. Let's look at Nasdaq real quick. So we're starting off buys on NAS, which would give some form of a pullback, in my opinion, to follow into 24th and 25th into a sell right up until Fed Chair Powell speaks, right? I find that to be very, very interesting. And then Dow only had a sell come the 24th as well. And we're going to double back to the chart on that, because what I like to see here on the daily, okay, on the weekly, we do have this beautiful cross forming right now, right? So in my mind, everything that's going on next for the sell is in regards to our pullback, which we can see at this location is also the location of an imbalance on a lower time frame. Take a look here, right on the daily. So I don't think this was really filled. It might have been, but we can see this structure here. I'm going to consider these three to be primarily important to me. These are going to be the support areas I'll be looking into for a reversal. And the one that lines up with our cross is here. And if we just ended this week, we can see we came up from engulfing on that. So we won't even dip that far back. We may just consider this enough, and if it does, we'll see this retracement of this candle. Let's see if that lines up with the imbalance we talked about last week. So I'd love to see this area be the point of supply to continue forward. And that'll line up with our continuation of sell throughout the week. Maybe it goes a little deeper than that to hit this structure point here that has more wick action, more resistance level. So if this does push down through Wednesday, Thursday, I'd like to see something form here for Friday Fed to push it bullish, because last week Fed's conversation also pushed it bullish, and we also have this this nice support level here. Make sure I'm getting when you're setting your support and resistance, just always be sure that you're containing one as many hits to the line as possible, but also the hits on the other side. So this is a really primary rejection point I'm loving to keep my eye on. And I'm going to set the OO up just to see how she plays out today. That'd be nice. Let's see if this is going to be a continuation. Wow, that's all, the most you could probably get is a retracement from the daily. And that's if it goes topside 00. So let's see what kind of structure. So it's already really filled fast. And then you kind of look at this one down here. This is how I just work my way down. This is all about that time frame correlation. Each time frame is going to be a different set of information. All right, so if I'm going to look for a sell, maybe something along that nature. Nice retracement back into our 18 EMA. So this retracement is basically the build. So then we can go down here. And you can just see on even on the ADX, like the strength is all sell side right now. Next, I'm keeping my eye on Bitcoin. I'm actually probably going to go ahead and close. There is a supply and demand area here. So it looks like we did a double top off of that. I don't know if we're going to actually make that run, or I'll probably just take some off. I already have my stops in profit, which is cool. I'm looking at my TP of 22,400 if possible. We do have that strong resistance level there. We can see that is also supply and demand. So, you know, maybe I'll keep some on. Yeah, I'll take some off. We'll see. But completely up to you. Everyone should be in profit. The entry.
Yeah, what up?
Perfect. What's good, Tay? Welcome, homie.
On piano this evening, we have Kendrick and Kenny on piano.
Also
on drums this evening, we have Brian Clark.
Gold playing out wonderfully.
Adams, you can find me everywhere under I am Spunk or Spunk Adams, including my website.
I don't think I'm even really looking for a new trade on that.
We're going to play one more tune to take a quick break. I hope you guys are having a great evening, enjoying the table service and everything.
Oh, weekly retrace. Drop. Would be hot. I'm still overall very bearish on this one. Very, very bearish. That's really even pronounced to maybe something like that. I like that there. I'll keep waiting for something to move like that. German 30 pushing. Get a retracement here. Cool. All right.
You want me to go?
For sure. Let's see what that is. Pretty much what I got.
So as you're looking at gold anyway, I already have it marked up. Like I said, it's
It's open for you now.
hold on, give me one half a second. I'm gonna do this first. Cool. Like I was saying, since it is Sunday, and I'll look at the recap for the week and see what we did. So we talked about gold being in the zone that's gonna give you is where it's gonna go. Last week, it finally gave you that engulfing on the 15th that told you that it was gonna go down. And then from there on, it went down for another four days to the 19th, and then today it's the 22nd over the weekend. You see that your emails crossed. You see that this is all in the higher time frame. So anybody that's looked at, or anybody that's ever like looked at the recordings for the stuff, if you don't believe me, all the stuff is recorded. So I'm not making this stuff up or drawing fake pictures. Everything's from past records. You can go look at it again. But I'm more of I look at it daily, weekly, monthly. So I'm more of a long-term trader. So all my trades are like, why you keep showing me the same pair for the same stuff is because like they're making pips, we're making money, but it's more of a long-term move. So this whole movement that happened, if I would have waited here and then, so you know what, I'm gonna buy this today, try to get a retrace and then get into it. I'm up well over what I need to, 3,000. That's in a week. It was way more like almost 400 pips for last week. So we're well over what we wanted to for the week. If I was really looking for like 40 pips a day. Some more things that we're looking at. And I also finally saw that that pair that we thought we messed up with actually finally gave us exactly the move we were looking for, but it gave it to us. It gave it to us on the opposite side. So it came out, retested, and it gave us like, oh, we're going to the upwards, which would have been perfect. But then it came back in and did exactly what we wanted to. So it dropped down through here, came back and retested the same level of structure, and then dropped. So literally, it's the funniest thing in the world to see. It's like, it literally is like, oh, we're going this way. Market makers like, no, you're not. Dropped us out of there.
Let me test that resistance one more time.
Yep, came back down, came back into it. We tested the resistance, came right past our level, retested the level that we marked up. I have not changed the chart at all. This chart is the exact same way I had it marked up. You go look at the recordings again. Came out, retested, came back to this, like literally sat in the zone for 2 days, because these are daily candles. So sat in the zone for 2 days, pulled it up, and then dropped off. And this is for the next 3. This is the start for today, but those 2 days it dropped. It gave you exactly what you're looking for. So 144 pips. We'd have made, this is just for me drawing this. We drew this out what?
That original arrow, yeah.
Yeah, we drew this out like a minute ago. So like all these things that we're talking about are things that we see because we knows what happened. This is getting weird now because this supposed to came back and retested a neckline. It could be coming here and test this neckline instead of this one I thought it was going to be coming to. So it could be testing this neckline here, which is exactly where it's at right now. So now
that double bottom in that double bottom is a little worrisome.
Yeah. So now it might be coming here.
Yeah.
For this USJPY, and this thing shot up all last week. So I don't believe in myself so I can learn from it. So today we're learning again. So I originally thought it was gonna come back up and then drop out of face of the earth and come back down to this level and then come back up. That's what I drew up here like a while ago. So I wanted to come back down here and then go back up. It did not do that. It came down, it consolidated almost for a little bit, and then shot up through the roof. And now it should fall off. But if it doesn't, now we're in another game of like, where's the new high going to be? Because this is where, well, where's our new high going to be? Is it coming back to this level here? Is it coming to this level here? But if it's going to do all that, then I'll probably leave I'll leave USD JPY alone for like, until it starts showing me what I want to see. Because it could just come up to here, give a double top and then fall off. Like trying to force something here is going to be where you lose money. So I'm looking for guarantees. I'm not trying to lose no money. So I'll wait for it to make something here. And like I said, this drawing here is going to be right here. So let's get back. Next time, look at this candle here. Next time, look at this pair again. That same circle will be there. And you'll wonder why. And it'll be because we're trying to see if it's going to give us a double top. So I'm wondering if it's going to give us that double top and come off. So that's usually how I draw it. I'm like, all right, it might come here and do this. So let's see what it's going to do.
This week's candle is going to let you know.
Yep. So this is for the weekly. This is a weekly markup here. So we'll see. We'll look at it. And if I want to see like in position might come here, I'll look at the dailies. This is gonna have to slow down eventually. This is way too many candles of like days. Like it's gonna slow down eventually. The question is when. It's too much pressure. It's going to eventually lose itself. Last time I tried to do this, 1, 2, 3, slow down for a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 days. It went 8 days in a row not so long ago. This is back in May. 8 days in a row. This one went longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slow down for a day. Gave a doji. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 days. So it's not known for, it's known for going for multiple days and keep having green. So USB just might just shoot through here and not care. I'm hoping it comes here and slows down and it stops. Last time I did this, both of these days, if you look at this, you see slow, 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 shoot up, drop down, slow, 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 shoot up, drop down, slow, 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 shoot up, slow down. Like every time it starts to like spear off, the last day it does it, it shoots up for a big ass candle because it wants people to believe it's about to drop. So I'm about to
Yep.
drop, and then it's like nope, and then it'll fucking come down a little bit. So watch out for that on USB. Look at this. We go over further back. 1, 2, 4 days of like small candles. One big day of a big move for the day. I mean for the week. I mean for the daily, and then shoot down. It's known to do this. Like I'm just looking through pair. I'm just looking back at history and seeing this stuff. So easy to maintain. So that's something to keep in your mind. It might slow down here. It might give you like 3 or 4 candle, quick small pip candles, and then one really big one, and then it'll reverse out of there. So be mindful of that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, shot up, reverse out of there. So that's what we look at for USD, JPY. GA, we're still waiting on for it to come up out of here. I told you it was still on the level. This hasn't moved. We still could be still green on this again, 3 days, and then drop down for 2 days, and then it's a candle today. So it could be making a move to go back up again. We just gotta make sure it doesn't break this low. I mean, this low here. But if it doesn't, then we're still this trade is still active. What else we talked about? You were just talking about US 30 coming up, right?
Yep. Dropping down, maybe
Dropping
possibly to come up. Yeah. Depending on what happens with the Fed Friday, but for the most part, I'm selling this week.
I'm selling still because I told you it was at the top of the channel. So channel, you got your third high. US SPX 500 looks the exact same way, except for that one came to the top of the channel, like we said when we marked it up weeks ago. Say, hey, it's at the top of the channel, it's gonna drop. Top of the channel, wicked it, dropped. Have not moved this pair at all. Have not made this channel or moved this channel at all to make myself feel cool. I don't care that much. So one day dropped out, came up a little bit, dropped out again. So gave you a doji. I mean a hammering, dropped out of there again. This day, this is below it's gonna tell you exactly what happened here. So if this breaks through here, then we're about to go down for a while. But if it doesn't, it sits here, it wicks up this EMA, then it's gonna go back up, and then we'll be playing a guessing game for a period of time. EMA is coordinated with your basically these little your lows.
Trends.
So it's gonna be a mid, it's a low high or a high low. I think this is the next high lows will give you, or low high, yeah. So hopefully it doesn't go below here for our new low high, and then we just keep going doing this little ladder step here. Step up, step up, step up, step up, step up. So that's the plan. So we'll watch it. But I said there's gonna be a sell. It's been a sell. Go, same thing. Soldier's gonna sell here. Gave you we talked about this one, didn't we? Yep.
Caught that, love.
NZD JPY said it's supposed to follow this. So it's gonna come back down here, probably hit this channel and continue up. It's been consolidating. I've been marked this up. So consolidation has been going on. It's still consolidated. That's what we talked about beforehand. It's just waiting for biggest move. So if you're trying to buy up small pips or small pairs for JPY, then that's what you want to do. But I will watch out for this pair. I don't look at XRP anymore right now. And GM said it's gonna come up here, hit this level, and come down. Like we did. Came up, hit the level, came down. So we're just waiting
railroad on there.
Yeah, a little railroad action right now. So that's what gave you, came back up, tested the 50. Now it's gonna come down. That's for today. So I'm expecting this to come down, this candle to drop. So I'll put an arrow on this candle. Like, yeah, this is a dropping candle. Let's see how far it comes down. And that's all the pairs. Let's look at Amazon because it's one of my pairs.
Check on Amy.
Gotta check it. Not Annie, Amazon. So I'm still waiting for it to come up. It had a bad day on the 19th, right before close. I don't know what the news was for that day. But I still have it coming up to 151 and it coming down. So hopefully it just keeps playing around this area. Only way it looks like this, these gaps is because of their days. They close after like 5 p.m. So they're not continuous. But as long as it stays above this EMA, we should be in the clear. If it drops below this, then I might be looking to be like, oh, I might be in trouble. But not really. I don't care. I'm holding Amazon until they become a company that's not exist anymore.
Basically. It's gonna be a long time.
Very long time. What other stuff? Was Tesla something?
I was about to say, how's Tesla again?
Tesla wasn't that
Double
channel for a
top
while.
end. Double top end. It's a pretty nice resistance level there.
Yeah.
Got a double top on.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. How far back does it go? It's right now it's at a high for the 28th of last year. It just been breaking out like crazy.
If it could drop and give a big right shoulder, I'd like to see that.
So this had a channel on it. I might just look at this real quick just to have so I can see it. So there was something here. So you did have a flag that broke through. So that's why it broke out like this.
Mm-hmm. Break out, double top and drop, it wouldn't be surprising.
Yep.
And you've got the kind of like bearish trend starting, lower high. Oh, I like it.
Looking really good. So if you're trying to buy some Tesla soon, your move might be coming in real life. If you're like, I need a couple of shares of Tesla just to have it, it might be close. But I'm looking at.
I'm hearing November is a good time frame.
Yeah. But the thing about Tesla right now is like every other car company is trying to come in and match Tesla. But the Tesla should have made their market.
He sold all their shit to them.
I think he gave away their plans of how they make their
basically.
So you didn't sell them, you gave them away. So you're not making any money off of that, which can be good for your company.
No, it can't. I don't know what the plan was, man. I think he just did this shit just to do this shit and get a bunch of contracts with them, maybe. I don't know. He should have sold it.
Maybe I would have sold it. I would have patented it. I would have opened it up. At least I would have been like Nokia, not Nokia, but what's that company? Like Intel or something. Like I'm selling chips to people. I'm selling batteries to people. I would sell batteries. If they would sell batteries to people, this stock right now would be at $2,000 right now. If every company had to come to Tesla to buy their battery packs, this company worth $2,000 right now.
If he gave it away, man, it's crazy. But I know he basically gave them the information, and now they all coming out with their own thing.
It was crazy. Could it be me?
Could it be me, man? I need my cut. I need my royalty.
What other? Well, he's rich anyway. He don't need the money. He don't have kids either. He's got money to do nothing with.
He don't even have a house. He just stay at other people's places.
Which is crazy to me.
It's wild. My man is Airbnb all over the fucking world.
But I had this one I already had this marked up. There it is. Yeah, like this looks very familiar. Yep, that's what I have going on right now.
Hit GJ for me real quick.
See,
I think GJ was looking bullish, maybe? No. He got a little flag on it.
It does have a flag on it, so it should be breaking out soon. That's a weird one too. That's a weird flag. It looks more like a.
It is. It's kind of caught it's wicked hard.
Yeah, this one's
to that
heavy
support.
It's coming back here. It's been here 3 times, well, twice, but basically 3 times, and the 4th time here. So we'll see. And trying to break through here, it's not gonna break through, so it might just come up. Like I said, I had it coming up. This is a weird one. So I had to come up here and it said, "Nah, you good," and then it finally came up later on and then did the exact same thing I was gonna say. So all the stuff I wrote here literally happened here.
Still valid. Yeah.
It went up. So it's still, I think it's still gonna come up. It's just consolidated right now. Once it breaks outside of the flag, would be good. We need money.
You know it.
Yeah, these pairs sometimes don't like me, but most of the time they do.
Give them some time. They catch up with you eventually.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got right now.
That'll work. I think this is a great overview. I think we're gonna have a good week ahead of us. Pay attention to the important pairs, and we'll drop them in when they're coming up. All right, Joe.
Later.
Later.